time and energy working for me. You don't get to be happy. I'm not happy. You're supposed to be making me happy. All right. Okay. Wow, that's a very arrogant, ignorant, blasphemous person. The nerve of them. So they're getting cut out, rebuked. You're gonna celebrate some big windfalls coming in. You're about to have, yeah, you about to celebrate. You really are. You're about to celebrate. You're gonna take action on something that's stable for you, and it's gonna build. And you might actually be able to take action like on your home. Like there might be some kind of abundance or windfall coming in that gives you the capital or the resources that you need to increase your real estate or to improve something in the home. I'm feeling that, like home improvements or life improvements, material improvement, like things are getting better for you. You're going to be able to take action to do that too. And you've got some things coming in to help you do that. And something just doesn't want to see you do it. And that's exactly what they're going to see. You do exactly what they don't want to see. You be happy without them. You be better off without them. That's one thing I think this person hates is like, you don't need them. And maybe at one point in time, you might have wanted them or loved them or cared about them or not. You know, this is a collective reading. But for some of you, the way that that person feels so attached, it makes me almost wonder, like, what's the history between y'all? Why does this person feel so entitled? Is this like a sibling or something? Is this like a child? Is this a parent? Is this, what's this connection? And why do they feel like because of this title that makes them entitled? And for some of you, this could be someone that feels entitled, not necessarily to you, but something that's yours, like your children. Especially when I started saying that whole their title gives them entitlement. Like, no, it don't. Just because you're their aunt or just because you're their uncle or their grandparent doesn't mean you're entitled to raising the kid as your own. Or, I don't know. For some of you, it does kind of feel like there may be a moral boundary you had to address with someone on that. And I'm not thinking this person liked being put in their place. And I don't think that they liked being put in their place by you. I think that really stung even deeper. Look, you might have had to tell someone off, like, look, you're a bad mom and you're not going to tell me how to be a mom. Or you're a bad this and you're not going to tell so-and-so how to do this because who the fuck are you? Like, damn, okay, this person's pissed you said that. This person's pissed. I don't know. And like what I'm getting is if you did say anything to this person, the only thing you said was the truth. And you didn't even say as much as you could. You didn't even say as much as you could. But they feel like oh my gosh, they're playing victim. They're victim to the truth. That was crazy. A victim to the truth. That's how they feel. Damn. Like imagine someone who like has lost all their rights to every child they've ever had. They've got like charges of abandonment or neglect or abuse. Like they've got a history of not being a great person in that role. And then someone else has a kid and they try to like step in and take control. And you're like, yo, do I need to put you in your place? Apparently I need to put you in your place. Let me put you in your place. Someone needs to. You didn't do anything wrong. You didn't. I don't feel it. Hell no, you didn't. You just spoke your truth and it needed to. Like this shit was brewing. And like honestly, whatever you called this person out on, whatever this like double standard or moral obligation or this just there was a moral issue. There was a moral issue, there was a boundary issue, and this person felt entitled to something and they were overstepping boundaries severely. For some of you, this might be like an in-law parent. I don't know why I'm feeling that. But like, I don't know if like an in-law parent like came over to stay and then they just started telling you how to cook, how to clean, how to fucking raise your dog and how to fucking, I don't know, how to arrange the furniture in your house. And you had to be like, look, bitch, like, this is my house. You're in my house. I don't know who the fuck you ain't HOA. Like, and I don't even have that. So why are you coming over here telling me micromanaging my shit? Why don't you go to your house, micromanage your shit? Like, I don't fucking know. That was crazy. Whatever you had to say, you had to, because this is an issue with this person. It's an ongoing issue. I'm literally feeling the energy of whatever you said has needed to be said for so long. There are other people that are thanking you for saying it. Even if they don't know, their soul knows, their higher self knows, because they've been dealing with the same issue with this person and no one has ever put them in their place. This is like someone where everybody in the house or everybody in the family or everybody that deals with this person like walks around eggshells around their ego because this person's difficult to deal with. And you're like, nah, I don't fucking care if you try to be difficult to deal with. Bitch, I shouldn't have to deal with you. You're wrong. And this person's like, what? And you're like, yeah, I said it. Okay. And like other people, if anybody witnessed this, man, they were like, like they were like, I don't know, even if they weren't showing it on their face, man, they were agreeing with you. They were agreeing with you, like, yep, this person needs it. They needed it. They needed to hear it. They needed to hear it from you. They needed to be put in their place. Like, I don't know what it was, but it's been an ongoing issue. Man, they've been doing this shit to everyone. And like no one said anything, or maybe no one's woken up to it to say, I don't know what it is, but like you weren't playing any fucking games. You said, nah, you ain't about to do that. You're not about to come over here and do that. And then think I'm gonna just sit here and act like you're a victim and I'm in the wrong and I should be allowing you to do that shit. I'm not enabling you being a piece of shit. Especially not when you come in my energy trying to do it. You're in my house, you're in my family, or you're on my front yard, like you're in my car, like you're at my job site. Like, I don't know what it is, but they were just in the wrong. You had to step into some emperor energy and speak your truth. Queen of Swords, a cold truth. Like, I don't fucking care what you think about it. I don't care how you feel about it. I didn't say, this is the truth as long as you're okay with it. And this person feels like that's what you should have done. You should have asked them for permission before you said that was truth. Like that, that was crazy. Their mindset's weird. They're crazy. They're just crazy. They're a crazy person. Like, they're just nuts. Yo, I'm sorry. We might just have to burn that bridge. Like, that family member might not be coming over on the holidays no more because she a bitch. Or they a bitch. Like, I don't know. There's something about it. Like, everybody else ain't saying nothing, but I'm going to say something because you're not going to come over here and do that. For some of you, I'm getting like you almost had to step up for your in-law family against an in-law. That's kind of what I'm feeling. So I don't know if you're the emperor or the empress or whatever. And I don't know if this was like someone's family member that you're with, and like maybe everyone in the family don't say shit about it, and you were just like, look, I know I'm new here to the family and all, but that shit's crazy. That's crazy. Y'all do that? That's crazy. You think that's okay? That's crazy. You think you're going to continue to do that? That's really crazy. All right. This is kind of like almost like the energy of like, no, your mom's not going to talk to you like that, babe. I'm not going to let your mom talk to you like that. I don't care. Okay. Shit. I'm really feeling you ain't do nothing wrong. I don't feel like you pissed anyone off that was in the right. I just feel like you pissed that one person off. And good. They're not learning it. You're probably gonna have to put them in their place again too. I feel that for someone. That's not for everyone. For some of you, this is done. You put them in their place, they're done. For some of you, you might have to put them in their place about something else. I don't know why I was feeling this. So I mentioned the example of entitlement. Because of their title, they felt entitled. I'm also feeling the energy of favoritism. So look, you might have had to call them out about like, this is a boundary, you're not entitled. And then, I don't know, maybe they don't really learn that. And maybe they show their colors in another issue. And you got to address that too. Like, look, why are you treating this kid like this and you treating that kid like that? Why the fuck you taking them on vacations and you not taking them on vacations? Why you buying them extra gifts? You're not going to come over here and do that. You're not going to disrupt like innocent children's happiness because you're a piece of shit. I'll throw the gifts away. It ain't even about the material anyways. It's about the heart. So fuck what you're giving. I don't even want it. This person's like, I've worked so hard. And it's like, yeah, and it's vanity. I hope you got your receipts. I don't want that shit, and my kid's not taking it. Oh, okay, damn, this person did not expect you to do that. Or if I'm picking up on a future event, they aren't expecting that. No. Oh, fuck no. Tower. It's going to be a tower. You are the tower. And you've done this with this person before in another life. It's kind of been a pattern. I felt it. I felt it. I felt it. I literally felt it. Wow. Literally, I just saw like a pattern. I recognized the pattern over like the Akashic history of y'all's souls. And it's like every time one of y'all has a kid, someone fucks it up. Like I don't know how to explain that. That was really or like for someone else, it's like the moment you achieve something, this person comes in and tries to like, it's like they feel like they're entitled to your first. So like they're entitled to your first kid, or they're entitled to your first car, or they're entitled to your, it's a first something. And there's another download that I got, and I think I'm gonna have to, I just looked at the timestamp and it's at 44:44. Nah, you know what? We're just gonna make this a part 1 and a part 2. Root work. Not like by root work, I don't mean like there might have been using roots and herbs. I wasn't referring to the practice of root work. I was talking about someone had done work on your root chakra, and this person's dead. Like they did this, and it wasn't necessarily you. So basically what I'm picking up on is someone in the collective, you have the ability to stop a curse on your family. And basically someone in your family line, and I'm really picking up that this is on like someone's mother's side in particular, or it was a feminine that did this. So it's either I'm picking up a maternal mother line energy, so this is on the mother's side of the family, or the ancestor on the family line that did this shit was a feminine. So it's one or the other, but that's what I'm picking up on. So they did something with ones, like they did something like, because I was seeing this shit and it was like 111, like they did some work, like, and they were like binding something, and it was like some kind of weird ritual on the first of something in the family. So like I don't know if you've noticed a pattern. If you like look back, I don't know if you know the family history, I don't know if that's information privy to you, I don't know if you can recognize a pattern of something that's happened. Like I don't know, just some kind of pattern of something, and you look over to the generations and you can kind of see that happening. Man, someone did something really dark in the past in that bloodline, and that evil needs to be cleansed. And I think I'm pretty sure you're going to be the one that's going to cleanse it. And for some reason, you putting this person in this place, for someone I'm picking up on, is tied to this. It's tied to this curse or this hex or this spell work. So I'm going to sum up a couple things. This feels like some bullshit where there's like a curse put on like the first of something. So like your firstborn child or your first whatever. And it's supposed to be like a sacrifice. I don't know what the fuck it is. Look, I don't look into this shit. I don't know. I just know what I'm sensing and what I saw. In addition to, I do know that part of this ritual was to disconnect a child in the bloodline, like every so generation or something. This would be a repeating thing that happened, and this child would have some kind of entity attached to their root chakra, and it would disconnect you from your birthright. It would disconnect you from your spiritual inheritance. It would disconnect you from your line, like your lineage. And it was like you were like some kind of sacrifice. I'm pretty sure this bitch, like whoever this person was or whatever this is that they did, like they straight up did some kind of generational sacrificing ritual so that they could have some kind of selfish gain in their life. And they're dead, and people are still being affected by this. Like that's crazy. This evil needs to stop. This chain of energy needs to stop. We need to break the chain. This can't happen anymore. This shouldn't be happening. This should not be happening. And I'm getting that it happened to you, but you're breaking it. You're breaking it. And part of what you're breaking is you're not allowing something to take from you. You're not going to take it. You're not going to take my child. You're not going to take me. You're not going to make me feel alone. So another additional synchronicity, if you think maybe this message might be for you, but you're not sure, have you experienced a pattern throughout your life where you didn't feel like you had a home? You didn't feel like you belonged. You were constantly going through tower moments. Maybe you had abandonment issues. Maybe you had unsettled living situations. Maybe like, look, if any of that shit resonates, then yeah, that's what was causing this. I picked up on that and I was like, yo, this is really fucked up and happened a long time ago and it's still affecting people and that shit's wrong and it needs to stop. And I'm pretty sure you're going to be the one that can cleanse this energy from the bloodline. And I'm pretty sure you putting some people in their place is a big part of it, is a really big part of you ending this. And so, all right. Another thing you can do is really focus on root chakra frequencies, root chakra visualizations, root chakra meditations. Put some extra, because I'm pretty sure you're very psychic or intuitive. You're very gifted. And this is part of the reason why you have always kind of felt like you extra needed to ground. You needed to extra ground. This is why. There was an imbalance with that root chakra. And this is, all right, look, another synchronicity is, have you survived multiple attempts on your life throughout your life? Have you had multiple attempts on your life and yet you're still here? Have you been abandoned? Have you been homeless? Have you been living a nomadic lifestyle before? Have you been the black sheep of your family? Have you been the scapegoat? Then this might be your message and you're going to break this curse. I feel it. You're going to break it. You're going to break this curse. It's going to be lifted up off the bloodline because of you. And it's because you're rebuking entities or individuals that are trying to take from you or cross boundaries. You're standing up for yourself and you're reconnecting. So I really want you. So basically they wanted you to, it's a sacrificing ritual where you don't belong here. It's like, you don't have a home, you don't have a place here, you don't have a family, you're nothing. And so what you got to do is you got to establish all the opposites of that. I do belong here. This is my home. This is my birthright. And I am grounded and rooted into this reality. My blood is rooted through the soil. You can't remove me from my inheritance. It is me. Oh, oh, oh. An entity doesn't like this. An entity does not like this. For someone in particular, there is something that happened to you when you were a child and you were visited by a demon, a very dark entity. I'm just giving another synchronicity, okay? A very tall shadow figure, darker than dark. You may have experienced paralysis. You may have experienced sensations on your chest. This thing may have actually gotten on top of you and tried to choke you. You may have lost the ability to cry for help. If that sounds like something you've been through, yeah, I'm picking up on you. I'm picking up on your energy. Okay. For someone else, this is hard. This is heavy. All right. So just bear with me and you'll know if this message is for you. Trigger warning, disclaimer. But I got to help someone heal this. And awareness is a big key because it'll help you understand something. Your soul remembers the pain of your conception. You were brought into this world, unfortunately, in an act of evil. You're not evil. Your soul's not evil. But what was done to conceive you, there was something wrong. And if you have recently been going through some things and you're wondering, what is this energy that you're feeling? Why do you keep like getting images or flashes or sensations of a really dark energy. Why was this entity following you throughout your life? Why? Look, I'm gonna be honest with you. There's a word that starts with R, and it rhymes with ape, and that was part of your conception. And that there's an entity. It was evil. Okay, it is, and you're gonna cleanse that too. And for someone in particular, the person that did it is such a compulsive liar, they don't even know that they did it. They don't even, like, I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, but someone that lies so much, they don't even know the truth anymore, and they really convinced of their lies. Like, that's almost infuriating because they're not taking any accountability, and they think that they didn't do that shit, and they did. And it hurt you, and it hurt the other parent. And for someone in particular, I'm feeling that the parent that was a victim to this might not even remember this either. This might be a trauma that got blocked out in their mind. And you may have been picking up on some kind of darkness that happened and you couldn't figure out what the fuck it was. What is this evil I'm sensing? What is this dark energy in my childhood that I'm not knowing? I think I might have just helped you put that other piece together. And I'm sorry. The good thing is, though, you've cleared. For someone in particular, you have already cleared, and you're now facing a different bloodline thing that you're facing. For someone else, just take it as it resonates, you know? You might be still in the process of clearing that. Wow. I'm sorry. That's heavy. That's heavy energy to deal with. But we have the sun, we have the tower, and you know, it is being brought to the light, and it is being transmuted. It is being rebuked, and whatever was meant for you, you are receiving. So you are establishing yourself in this world, and regardless of whatever rituals were done hundreds of years ago in the bloodline, or regardless of what was done to bring you into this world or to try to take you out, like, you're still here. You're still here. And you're going to continue to be here. We have the Chariot. You might live a lot longer than them. We got the Moon, reverse. We got the Nautic. Look, you're going to gain some kind of illumination, and you're going to know how to take action on something, or you're going to know how to move forward, and this is going to bring you justice. Double justice with the Eight of Cups. You might not see it right now, but you're about to. God's about to reveal something to you. It's part of your ascension. You're about to get some pretty heavy downloads. Heavy downloads, okay? This is like having, like, I don't know, like Claire experiences of some really dark evil that you're being assigned to clear. That's been done on the family, been done on you. I mean, literally, there were sacrificial rituals done. Generational curses. And this is what's being transmuted. This is what's being rebuked. This is what's being broken. These chain of events are being broken. Huh. I just heard that you're going to be a millionaire, multi-millionaire. Like you're, wow, okay, you're going to have a lot of money in the future. That was for someone like big, and that's part of your destiny. It's wow, yeah. They weren't able to do. Yeah, they can't stop you. They can't stop you, and you're about to receive more because of you're like a hero. You really are. Your life is like a hero's journey. You went through some really fucked up circumstances, and you had things, conditions and terms put over your life that were unfair to you. And as far as you're concerned, in this incarnation, you didn't ask for that shit, right? So look, I'm really getting that, like, your life is written. is written in like a hall, like some kind of spiritual hall of famous souls that have incarnate. Like, I don't know. You really might be known as a hero for this. I'm really getting that you're like spiritually famous. You've done something that couldn't be done or hasn't been done. There could have been a curse or an effect of a curse on the women in the family where they had extremely painful childbirths or child deliveries, or had experienced complications, or that there was an issue of like miscarriages or like PCOS or painful menstrual cycles. I'm just getting a lot of pain, like, and it had something to do with some kind of evil in the family. And it caused like a generational physical ailment that all the women in the family went through, or some kind of like, maybe it was postpartum, or it was some kind of illness, or it was a pattern, and it had to do with some kind of motherly experience, and it being consistent with all of them. You're breaking it. You're breaking that curse. Temperance. The 3. Yeah. Okay. What else would you like the collective to know? Ace of Cups and the Death. Your soul is like very healing, very powerful. You're transforming a lot of energy. Hermit. Yeah, I knew I felt that. You're a very powerful portal of the divine. The Moon. For someone in particular, there may have been spell work that was done on you because they were scared of your gifts and abilities as a child. That's crazy. That's really crazy. But it's all being lifted. Also, for someone, you've been getting memories that you've never remembered before, like forgotten memories or suppressed memories are coming up. It's because the spell work's reversing. There was like mind control or manipulation or like false memories or memory wiping, like they did spell work to wipe your memory or something. It's reversing. You're going to gain some kind of really deep insight on your life and the people in your life and what really happened to you and others and who did it and why they did it. Like, when I say heavy downloads, I mean some heavy downloads. Like, you're about to get some history. You're about to learn some history. The history of the evil that's been done and how that has led to so many things in your life. You're about to have a profound clarity on your life and why things have happened the way they are. And you're going to rebuke and remove the curse. This clarity that it's going to give you, it's everything you need. The Hierophant and the 8 of Swords came out again. God's going to show you something. There's something you need to know. There's something you need to see. There's something you need to feel or understand. You need to know the truth. And when you do, you'll break the curse. I feel it. You're going to know whatever you need to know, you're going to know it. The download might be so heavy, it might go back thousands of years. And you might literally see flashes of generations and generations throughout the bloodline. Or you might like, look, this download you're going to get is going to be very heavy, but it's going to tell you everything you need to know, and you're going to set yourself free. And you're going to be heavily blessed for this. And you're going to reestablish and reclaim your birthright, your inheritance, your ancestral inheritance that tried to be sacrificed from you. Yeah, there's something you don't know about your past, but you're about to find out. You're about to find something out about your past. Big time. Big time. It's a game changer. It changes everything. I mean, seriously, I've had a moment like that where like just the scope of perspective over your reality that you gain from God is intense. It's really going to open you're going to be like, what the fuck? Like, that's what was going on? That's why that was happening? That's what happened? Like, it's, man, the devil energy. God's going to reveal some kind of devil energy that's been going on. You might literally see what these people did to you. God might show you scenes, visions, dreams of what these people did to you. It's going to wake you up. It's going to awaken you. It's really going to awaken you. Wow. And then you're going to free yourself. You're going to break the cycle. Two of Pentacles reverse. You're going to break the cycle. Ace of Pentacles. And you're going to plant a new seed. You're going to start a whole new cycle. You're going to plant a new divine tree. You're the fruit that bore from this tree. And that fruit carries the blueprint of the tree itself, which is in the seed. Now, unfortunately, this tree, it's ready to be tossed in the fire, you know? And the good thing is, you being this fruit, bearing this seed, when you plant that seed, the tree that grows from it is restored. It's not diseased. It's not damaged. It's not plagued. It's not cursed. You have freed the bloodline. You have freed the family. You have freed your ancestors. You've stopped the cycle. You've broken the curse. Congratulations. There are going to be rewards for this, because this has done a lot of evil to a lot of your ancestors for a long, long time. Some of you may even be feeling some extra feminine ancestors, like matriarch energies, mother energies, grandmother energies. Like, I'm really feeling this motherly energy coming through in the ancestor, and they're with you. Like, you're freeing them. They're saving them. Like, that's how that feels. Like you're saving them. And they're going to bring you blessings. I'm seeing them hold a cornucopia. Yeah, I see it. It's big. They've got a big basket of blessings and fruit for you, because you freed them. And they've been stuck, like, being stuck in between spaces, or being, oh, look, the stuff that dead go through. The people alive don't really understand all that goes on with the dead, and you just did them a very big service, and you will be blessed for that, and you are already blessed for doing it regardless, and you're going to get extra, and you're freeing yourself. And this may be emotional, this may be painful, because I feel that, I mean, no one wants to find out about really evil, dark things that have happened to you. I mean, suppressed memories of trauma are really difficult to process and feel and transmute and heal. But you can do this. You can heal this. We've got this star card right here with this Fool. You can heal this. You're ready to heal this. You're ready to know the truth. You're ready to break this curse. God's got you. All right. Okay. Well, I'm going to go ahead and leave this reading here. If you like the way that I read, please be sure to like, share, comment, subscribe. I greatly appreciate each and every single one of you, and I will see you on the next collective message.